Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, number 47, Demon. The old Senate chamber on Coruscant has long served as a symbol for the justice that the Republic represents. Even as a generation ago in the Great Sith War, it served as the site of one of the galaxy's most heinous crimes. It was here that fallen Jedi Exar Kun, brandishing a unique lightsaber of his own making, fought and slew his own master, Bodo Sias Bos. But while a modern, secure facility soon replaced the chamber, the old Senate remains an occasional venue for ceremonial events of historic import, thanks to its large public seating. Events including show trials for the odd notorious defendant, presuming they can set him inside in one piece. Keep moving, Demagal. You may not be the Mandalorian that started the war with the Republic. But you'll do for this crowd. The helmet's a nice touch. You're the face of all Mandalorians everywhere. That idea's courtesy of Malak, the Jedi you tortured. You've got a lot to answer for. I'm of the Mandoade. We don't talk. Why not, Dr. Demagal? Aren't you proud of your great achievements? Your ruthless experiments on Jedi? Or how about what your people have done in Mandalore's name? Wiping out whole peoples, your sneak attack on the Republic, your sabotage of the self-defense fleet, killing the heroic Dre family. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I forgot you've been asleep. When the Jedi captured you, you took the coward's way out, attempting suicide with one of your vile drugs. But we revived you. Our doctors actually help people. Don't want to talk to you. There was a Jedi on Flashpoint. I need to see. You'll see them soon enough when our trial starts. You see, people of the Republic, stripped of armor, the Mandalorians are a joke. We're not who you think we are. I'm not who you think I am. He looks drugged. Holdover from the coma, they say. His lucidity will return. Which is good. I want him fully aware of everything that's coming to him. Thanks for coming back to testify, Zane. Oh, where's Jeriel? She's on her own now. We had a difference of opinion. Oh, sorry. I saw that coming. I guess I always saw her with someone older, more established. You know what I mean. I'm testifying after the break. I want to get back to the front. My ship is already out with Kareth's patrol. And I already had one victory. We retook Almanoth long enough to salvage the wreck of Arcadian Legacy. Oh, funny thing about that, we found Adaska's cyborg aide in a lab. He was mutilated. Mandys don't usually do that. Well, besides Demagal. See you in court. I see you didn't tell Malak that Roland Dyer was traveling with Jeriel. Malak's already in a Mandalorian-hating mood, Grip. That wouldn't have helped. But he's wrong about Roland. It was Roland who insisted that the four of us come here right away, when he heard Demagal was awake. They can use us here, I know, but still, I don't know. It still feels like something's not right. So do I. Okay, what's it? That's it. What's wrong with you? You've been in a rotten mood all day. I'll tell you what's wrong, partner. You've been ripping me off. I saw one of my accountants this morning. The money your father was managing for us is gone. Getting chased by rat ghouls and crooked Jedi was one thing, but I won't tolerate a thieving partner. Oh, I didn't expect you to find out before I put it back. I've been borrowing it for a special project. A project besides busting slaving operation, you mean? You sprang that one on me too. I won't have it. I won't have secrets in my crew. Yeah, I'm sorry. I never... Wait, I almost fell for that. No secrets? What about Serico? I thought you and Slisk were killed in a nuclear blast. Then you show up days later and you never explain. It was complicated. I was waiting for the right time. How about the first 10 times I asked you about it? All you ever said was, once we get back to civilization, I'd figure it out. It's been weeks. I haven't figured it out. Hey, don't think you can go changing the subject. We were talking about you, not me. What is it? Oh, that. I guess the time is now. The right time. What? What is this place? What is that thing? It's my restaurant, one of them, and that's us, sort of. Maybe you'd better have a seat. And a drink. 2 Captain Specials, Giggy. Make mine fatal. When the Mandy's attacked Serico, Slisk realized we had no fuel to leave and had a panic attack. Worse, a total freakout. He grabbed me and took off through the camp. The next thing I knew, he was up the ramp of a troop transport, busting past the guards. They were already crazy looking for their flight crew, but before they caught him, Slisk ran for the cockpit, jammed the door, and launched the ship. We beat the blast by seconds. Turns out the crew was on sleep shift below, and they weren't alone. We saved half a battalion by accident. When the Defense Ministry guys on Chandrilla didn't recognize us as fugitives, I started thinking of what aliases to give them. But it turned out they really wanted to weave the big propaganda story around the rescue, and so was born Captain Benegriff Goodvalor, hero of Serico, and his trusty Trandoshan sidekick, star of holovids, toys, even propaganda broadcasts. I got my actor brother the gig doing those. I only won the licensing rights, including this restaurant chain this morning. I never explained because it's a state secret and I didn't want to think I was making money while we were in trouble. I really was going to find you when Jervo had me kidnapped. Honest, I'm sorry. Too many secrets. Yeah, the only one that hasn't been keeping secrets is that stupid droid. Maybe it is time to call it quits. Slisk and I had the restaurant. You've got your project. And LB can't sit in Hot Prospect and stare at the darkness to his metal heart's content. Yeah, LB, since Roland went with Jeriel, you won't have to look at the guy who broke your hand. That was not the Mandalorian that broke my hand. Now his mind's going to... LB, Roland shut the door on the last resort on your pincer the day we met him, remember? I do remember. That Mandalorian looks like the one we have been traveling with. But they are not the same being. I lifted the Mandalorian that broke my hand into the camper special that day, and I lifted the container the next night. Once the Mandalorian you call Roland was hiding in it. That being weighed 17.4 kilos less. They are not the same being. That can't be right. Can it? I am a bulk loader. I may not know what many things are in your world, but I know what they weigh. But what could that mean? We were with him the whole time you're talking about, except he's still out of it. I was forced to strike him again while getting him suited up. Wait, you're panicking because Roland trimmed down? He's still the same antisocial bruiser he's always been, isn't he? Chemistry now. Do Mandy warriors need some kind of advanced degrees these days? I do not ask you about your special project, Snivian. You can't doubt Master Roland. I owe him a life debt, remember? You are breathing normally again. You are fortunate that I have worked on Trandoshans before. Don't you? Really, I didn't know that there were Trandoshan Mandalorians. The gambit has failed, human. We should do whatever we must to escape. I am remembering it never made sense. I stashed Demago in the closet. He's not human, but his armor should fit you. Thanks, Roland. If he were human, he'd give us a bad name. Hopefully this plan will work. I was so wrapped up in my own problems, I just didn't listen. The gambit has failed, human. What have I done? What have I done? This is crazy, Zane. There's got to be another explanation. If what you're thinking is true, Roland's lied to us every minute for months. He needs to be the king con artist in the galaxy. Why not? Look who he's been learning from. This is worse than horrible. This is the worst thing ever. He's got Jeriel, and I sent her away with him. He could have taken her anywhere. LB, if you knew all this time, why didn't you tell us? I preferred not to, and you didn't ask. Ka, I wish you did something so I could fire you. Master, Zane, what are you going to do? What we have to do. Come on, we're going to make it right, starting with the first thing we got wrong. War Tandale. Jeriel, I concluded my shopping quickly. Celebrity has its advantages. Did I interrupt you? Sorry, I'm just bad with partings. Zane and I were barely speaking. Camper's farewell was a hologram. Goes back to when I was little. I never got to say goodbye to my mentor, Wyrick, at all. The Crucible solved that. I guess I won't be bringing the Crucible down after all. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with myself. I do. I can fix the past, Jeriel, and you can do what you were born to do. I have an adventure in mind. I have already rented the ship. Soon, back on the old Senate floor, this creature's adventures in science were unimaginable. He tore at my flesh, altered my appearance forever. And I was one of the lucky ones, listeners. Look on the data pads we've given to you to see those who didn't survive. All in Demagol's future quest to find some knowledge to help the Mandalorians stop the Jedi. He failed. You'll never stop the Jedi or the Republic. You're coming around, you understand? You're a failure, Flesh Carver. Isn't that what your name means, Demagol? I've told you. Stop calling me that. I've been waiting for this. This time, we're ready. We're all ready. In the name of the millions the Mandalorians have killed, tortured, and enslaved. We'll save the Republic and defeat the Mandalorians forever. This is your secret, isn't it? You can't beat us in a fair fight. That's the way you like it, Jedi, isn't it? So save your Republic. But who'll save the Republic from you? This way, the crowd's getting ugly. I think you're right. Move. Right here, I'll chain him to the seat and take him back to holding. Left off, now. We're clear. Those people want their Demagol. For the last time. For the last time, I'm not Demagol. My name is Roland Dyer. We know, and we're sorry. We made a horrible mistake, and you're the only one who can help us fix it. You? Hyperspace, destination unknown. Jeriel, you said your schoolmates were also kidnapped by the Crucible before we parted. Carrick said that they yet lived, and that the slavers had hidden them someplace ironic. That was all he knew. Now, where would they consider ironic? I don't... Osadia? Osadia, the planet they stole you from. You said you tried to return there yourself, only it wasn't on my chart. You were special students. The school's founders didn't want to be disturbed. But I know where it is. That's great. Wait, Roland, how could you know about my school? I know everything. I was present at your birth. I watched you grow and learn, then and now. My Odessa, my triumph. Ferrero? Indeed. The face may be old, but I am surely Antos Wyrick, master of the Osadia school. I failed to protect you then, but I'm going to make things right. I have found you at last, and now we will find the others.